I'd like to welcome all Normans, past, present, and future, to join us on a virtual tour of Beverly Hills High School. My name is Mark Mead. I'm the principal of the high school. And with circumstances as they are, we're unable to show off our campus to new students, former students, and to our community. So we'd like to take you on a virtual tour starting right here in the Science and Technology Center. Welcome to the John Cherney Lecture Hall. This is part of our Science and Technology Center. We can seat about 100 people in here, and we have many different types of events that happen in this room. For example, many of our clubs, especially the larger ones, might come in here and get together, like DECA. We also have had many events with guest speakers who come in here, and we bring in as many students as we can. But it is also a room for our greater educational community. For example, our Interact Club will bring in candidates who are running for City Council, and they will ask forum questions in a style where students can engage with those candidates. We even have our board meetings in here twice a month where stakeholders can come in, interact with the board, and also with members of our educational community. So a lot of exciting events do happen here in the John Cherney Lecture Hall, and more on the Science and Technology Center coming up. Thank you for continuing our tour of Beverly Hills High School. This is the Science and Technology Center, floor 2. As you can see, it has bright hallways, some excellent seating here near these windows. Many times at lunch, you'll see students sitting here eating, also out there. We also have math and science classes mainly spread out throughout this building. Our science classes are state-of-the-art. They have working sinks, Bunsen burner extensions, eye wash centers, lab stations, everything you would need for a lab class. We also have math classes spread throughout the building. One of the things that is nice, not just in this building, but in all the buildings, is we have Wi-Fi throughout. All students are one-to-one with their computers. So this is a really exciting place to discover math and science. It looks quiet now, but this center right here has got to be one of the most, if not the most, populated, student-friendly area at our school. This is the second floor patio. It's part of the A building, often called the main building. And here we have a lot of important things for student life. In front of me, there's the ASB room, and they often have pep rallies, events of various kinds right here. Behind me, we have our student library, where students have library tutoring. They have an opportunity to print, find books, get support, all kinds of things right here. So this is a really highly trafficked, exciting place in our school. And we're going to continue from here just up the stairs to the third floor patio, which actually looks down on this area when events are happening, and see a little bit more. So here we are on the third floor patio area, and we're in fact inside of our cafeteria. This cafeteria, first of all, the food's amazing. If you haven't tried it, I particularly love the nachos. We can seat 350 kids in here, and we actually have events in here. We do our freshman link crew event, where as many as 200 or 300 students come in to get to know the school, get to know each other. Right out here we have our third floor patio seating, where we can seat at least another 150 students out in the sun, where they can look down at the second floor patio where events may or may not be happening. It's a really exciting part of our school as well, this second and third floor patio combination. When we come back to school, you'll find that this is really the heart of our school, and certainly the heart of our lunch activities. Here we are in the high school library. As you can imagine, there are thousands of books to choose from, different genres, fiction, nonfiction, whatever you might need. We have reference material as well. Also in the library, we have incredible databases that are funded by Beverly Hills Education Foundation. And many of our teachers actually teach students to utilize and leverage these tools that you will be using in college and beyond. Also in this library, we have printing stations of various kinds, should you be at school and need to print your homework. We have tutoring that happens after school between 3 and 4 p.m. from certificated staff members and from students. Actually, even in this time, that tutoring is continuing virtually. So if you need it, please look into that. So all in all, this is a really exciting place for education. We have even library projects. For example, our 9th grade students regularly do a library project where they learn how to research, look for credibility, reliability in articles, and using the databases as well. So here is our Beverly Hills Library.
Hello and welcome to our next stop on our tour. My name is Stewart. I'm an assistant principal here at the high school, and I'm in charge of operations and student activities, among other things. Speaking of student activities, we are here at one of the major hubs of our campus in the KBEV Media Center. KBEV and our students that work tirelessly with this program broadcast along with Spectrum throughout the city of Beverly Hills many events that happen on campus, including sporting events, guest speakers, guest lectures, club activities, and everything in between. And this really and truly is always humming and one of the bright spots on our campus. Welcome back and welcome to what we call the Village. These are our temporary bungalow classrooms that have been here for the last several years, and it has a lot of our history classes, English classes, foreign language classes. It also has our Norman Aid Wellness Center, which is super important to the lifeblood of our school, where students can come and receive counseling if necessary, and prioritizes mental health and well-being as something that we think is incredibly important for all of our students here at the school. It's also a hub of activities. You can see we have lots of tables here. Students eat lunch here during lunch and or nutrition. And we're very excited that this facility is actually temporary, and one phase of our construction will be coming to an end this coming fall as we move into our old historic building in B1 and B2. All right, welcome back. We are now here at our athletic facility. We are here at our football field and our track, where we play all of our home games. Up there we have our softball fields that we will be rebuilding very soon. We have our baseball field. Over here we have our Conheim athletic building where we have our locker rooms, basketball courts, and behind that even we have our swim gym. So this is where the heart of our athletic program lies, and we will see you in the swim gym in just a second. This is our swim gym, the historic building that has been in movies and has serviced our student athletes for many, many, many generations. We'd love to take you inside right now, but we can't because of construction, which is actually really exciting. And the next time that we're on campus, the first time that you're on campus, you're going to be able to go in and see our beautiful refurbished historic building where our basketball teams, volleyball teams, swim, water polo, and myriad other sports compete. We also see tons of student activities like pep rallies, ASB events like Junior Senior Night and Color Wars, and many other things that have happened throughout the years here while our students and our student athletes have competed and come together to have fun. Thank you so much for joining us today on our virtual tour of Beverly Hills High School, and thank you to KBEV for putting this together. We look very much forward to meeting you in person.